Hi, this is Christina Ambubuyog of iloveintuition.com, and I've got a question for you today. Are you making excuses for your truths? Lately, I've really been fascinated and pondering this idea of why do we always have to make excuses for what we know is true? And it really stems from the whole notion of having to prove things to be real. You see, we've grown up in a very scientific based and logical type way of thinking and society that in order for something to be real, or also known as the truth, that it has to be proven. And if you think about the way that you're taught throughout school, there's the scientific method, and then you've got math classes in which you have to document each step and show exactly how you came to the right answer. And this actually molds you into a belief system that truth must be proven. But there are times when your intuition just knows. It knows exactly what you need, what feels right for you, and what your truth is. Yet, we're so programmed to have to prove everything that we know. And so, when you know what feels right for you, it simply becomes this feeling of not enough to be in your truth. And then it turns into having to make all these excuses for why you are listening to what your heart really knows, right? So I was watching The Voice last night, and one of the coaches, Blake Shelton, had to make a decision of which one of his three team members and singers he's training gets to move into the next round. And he made this choice of Xenia, who's super cute, by the way, and just has a very, very unique voice. And Blake was asked this question of why did he choose her to move into the next round? And he put his hands on his heart and said, because in my heart, I know it's the right choice. And at that moment, I really watched his energy just like drop right down into his heart chakra and was really grounded in his truth, making no excuses and really no need to prove to America about why he made that choice. And he really had no other reason and explanation for that other than that. And so I just thought that was a really beautiful example of just owning the power of your truth. And so I want you to think about how often are you making excuses for your truth? Do you feel the need to prove it to others when in your heart you just know? And I want you to think about, can you stand in your truth without needing permission from others to make it okay? Because making excuses for your truth only invalidates your intuition and makes it harder for you to trust in who it is that you are and what you know feels right for you. And in order to stop making these excuses, you really have to get connected in what is your truth and not in the truth of others. So you have to make that really clear distinction and be confident in what it is that you know so that you can really be 100% in your full power and stand your ground around what you know is true for you. So I want to share with you an I Love Intuition tip. And that's just by starting to get really connected in with your heart's wisdom and give gratitude to exactly where your heart has led you to this present moment today. And in this present moment, just really feel your heartbeat and know it has a wise consciousness that always guides you to your highest way of being. And I want you to ask your heart right now to reveal what is true for you at this moment. And just really listen and trust to the wisdom that comes from within. And don't question it, but just know that and have that certainty that your truth doesn't need an excuse to be. But really, your truth knows and it already is. So I want to also invite you to join me for a really powerful group coaching and training teleclass series called Awaken Your Intuition Power that's coming up real soon so that you can learn how to connect in with your intuition, be true to your own authentic choices and path without making excuses for why you do what you want to do, and be in your full creative power in your life and business. So I encourage you to visit www.awakenyourintuitionpower.com and be a part of a very, very special group of soul-filled visionaries who are really ready to take their energy and purpose into a higher level of creativity, success, and way of being. So I just want to thank you for being here with me today. I hope you have a beautiful and magical day. Love and light blessings to you. Namaste. Bye.